We are still, right here on Cage and the Cage segment, and we're still in the life of Father Emmanuel Lungu right here. We are in Chilulu Garden. Wow. Like I always tell you, just stay glued to what we're doing. Next time, we could just be knocking on the door of your man of God, your pastor, your father, your priest, a bambo, however you call them. That's our interest. Want to delve into their lives and just get to interact with them. They share their side of the story. What a great song right there, by Dr. Pastor. I love the titles. Dr. Pastor Paul Enuche from Nigeria with a song entitled Ele. I love the clarity, the graphics right there. That was awesome. On the set, we've just been joined by, Sister Marry Lungu right here. How are you? All right. Have you been?
Okay, and how are you?
I'm blessed, as you can see. Tell me you are blessed as well.
I'm blessed as well.
Amen. Amen. Just relax. You are here to just attest to his life. Yeah. He's the main man. We're here. We just want to get into his life and learn one or two things. People like him are rare in the society.
Yeah.
Do you concur with me?
Yes.
All right. So, Father, tell me. You are now done with school, with your grade 12. Tell me, what was the next step?
After school?
After school.
So after...
maybe to start with, how many points did you get? Simnaferuke yachikopo futi or what? How did you say it? Kuferuka yabanija? Yo pandanzero.
No.
All right, share with us.
Yeah, so after my secondary school at Mnari, then immediately Dad told me to do something at Unza. So I wanted to do IT at Unza, yes.
Why?
Because I did the computers, basics in computers whilst at Mnari. Mm-hmm. So that, gave me the interest to like computers so much. So I wanted to upgrade now to do even more, just not only software, but to do more in terms even hardware.
Okay.
So he sent me to go at Unza there to do the course. I collected the forms, but now it is a secret. Hope we will close his ears.
Okay.
When I went there, I found that the life there was bad in the secular. So when I went there, I collected the forms, but then when I came here, I said no. They said I can't enroll there.
Ah, okay.
Yes, so this time I think, I confessed already.
Oh, it's a confessed sin.
It's a confessed sin.
Which father did you confess to?
No.
All right, okay.
Yeah, so when I went there, but the life there, that I saw was very bad. The way, student,
how long were you there to tell that life at Unza?
It was just a day, but then I felt uncomfortable. I just said, no, I think the environment, just the environment, the way, the atmosphere there, I was very uncomfortable. So I just came and told him, said, no.
Father, let me check this out. Is it true that you felt uncomfortable just from the environment, or maybe you heard some bad news about students from Unza?
No. I didn't interview anyone. I just went there for my own business.
That was your first time in Unza?
The first time going there.
Okay.
But I was not just... when I just looked at the environment, I said, no. I think I don't suit to be here, but to go for priesthood. So I think what disturbed much was priesthood thing, because it was just there from the beginning.
From the very beginning.
Yes, so going there, even if I had that interest to start the IT, but I think I felt it was a sheer waste of time. I said, no, here, 1 year I'll spend here, or 6 months, I may be converted. So I think, let me go back home. So that's how I came. I just told him, no, I didn't find the school. I said, what are you going to be doing then as you wait for your results? He said, okay, I can do something. So that's how I started working in Matelo at BJ's building. Yes, my uncle, there is another uncle of mine who had the business center there. So I started working there.
Okay.
I worked there until my results came out. Then I gave Dad the results, here are the results. So after that, of course, it took about 2 weeks. He didn't say anything. I'm sure he was meditating upon them
I think so as well.
to see now, because he knew the news that will come out of there is I want to go for priesthood. So after that, I asked after 2 weeks, but the results I gave you, what are we waiting for? He said, no, but I want to apply. I want to go for priesthood. Maybe I failed. He said, no. So that's how he allowed me to apply for priesthood.
Okay.
Yes.
Sister Mary, help us understand. How did you receive the news that your brother was enrolling for priesthood?
As for me, it was just okay. It was in the beginning himself, from childhood, he wanted to go for priesthood.
Okay.
For us, it was just okay, but the problem was...
Now, I want you as an individual, personally.
Yeah, personally, it was just okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell me something about him. I know, growing up as a family, you never ran short of fights as brother, sister. Do you remember picking up a fight with him?
No.
Why? You were scared of him?
No, it's really scared of him.
Yeah. What happened?
The way he was from childhood, I was very respectful.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes it's not about not really being respectful that ignites fights. Sometimes some fights are just, pushed onto innocent people. Did you ever think of pushing a fight to him?
No.
Not even verbal fights?
Not even verbal fights with him.
Okay.
No. If I would say that, I'm going to lie.
What kind of a man is he?
Father Lungu is a very kind person.
Okay.
A loving person, and he's a person who likes what he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Father Lungu, you help me. You're still young and energetic, and I know, let me not talk about peer pressure, but you as an individual, it's normal for a human being, as your blood is running in your veins, you always want probably to have a girlfriend or some stuff like that. Have you ever had a girlfriend in your lifetime?
The term is just too general, so I don't know what to say, either yes or no.
Okay, you say yes, then qualify why you say
yes. Then I qualify. Okay, I see. I have had the girlfriends, many of them.
Okay.
Yes.
A string of them?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, my entire life, I associated much with the women folk than men.
Okay.
Yes, of course I had friends, male friends, but most of them now they are, of course, all those friends I had anyway, they are gone. We don't communicate. But I had girlfriends, not maybe inverted commas, but just friends.
All right. Now, you are a man, and I'm a man, and we know what we're talking about. Has there been a time where you looked at this girl and then you developed feelings for that person, and then probably you approached her to be your intimate, girlfriend, or to get into intimacy in relationships?
No.
Why?
Because like I've said, the goal to becoming a priesthood started when I was very young, tender age, at the age of 6, if you remember. Yes, so at the age of 6, I said, I have to become a priest. So that was my driving force. Then even as I grew up, later on I was involved in leadership at church, even in the what we call altar boys club, meaning those who serve the priests. And in that group, there are rules.
Okay.
Whereby you don't need to be found with a girl like intimacy. Yeah, like a girl whom you can be going out with. You don't need to have such. So once you are found, even if they find you walking after 18, it was a case. You are asylum boy, yes. Okay, so they'll put you on suspension. So that kind of life always helped me to stay focused.
Now, I want to check this. If I know you're a priest, you fast, do you?
Fasting?
Have you ever fasted?
Yes, I've done.
I know. When you're fasting, you always tell your mind prior to the practical fasting. You tell your mind to say, "I'll eat probably after breaking," and you even set time. But feelings sometimes just natural. You don't really need to induce them or to, you know, do whatever. So now as you're fasting, you would realize that you just feel hungry. It's not that you have invited the hunger. It has just come because probably that's the time when you eat. It's natural. So now my question is that, have you ever developed interest for a particular woman or lady in your life?
Like you have said, that is very normal.
Because it's natural to,
yes,
to
it's
our
natural,
feelings.
yes. That is very normal. Yes, that is very normal, and you may, at a certain point, maybe I could have developed feelings for a certain woman.
Now, I want to tell me...
you see the challenge. The challenge is, no matter how much you can feel like that, to approach that person, it's even difficult because of your goal that you have set.
Okay.
Yeah, so you remain in that...
But feelings have always been there.
Feelings are there, and that is what makes me to be a priest.
Okay.
Because of those same feelings. So without those feelings, I cannot be a priest.
Okay.
So it is very normal. I need to have those feelings for me to be a priest, even to work with the people. Because even right now, what we are doing is because of the feelings.
But then the feelings we're talking about, Father, you remember Paul in the scripture. Paul was an eunuch. So it simply means that Paul never had, he was never moved towards women in a certain way because he was an eunuch. He was born like that. And other men become eunuch by will. You understand what I mean? So the feelings I'm talking about are feelings that may probably push you into liking or wanting a woman. You have those feelings?
Yes.
Okay. All right, great. Okay, let me find out from Sister Mary here. From the bottom of your heart.
Yes.
Would you have loved Father here to probably have married at some point and just give you kids as how would you call them? The nieces and nephews. Have you ever wished that?
Yeah, for me, I've never wished for that.
You've never?
Yes. Because, as he has already stated himself...
No, I want you to speak from your heart. Allow your heart to speak.
Yeah, I'm speaking from myself.
Okay.
I'm just referring to the point which he was
great.
saying. As he has already stated himself that from childhood, he wanted to become a priest. So for me, I've never seen that in him, the picture of him having children.
It has never even crossed your mind?
No, it has never.
Wow.
For me, it has never.
Okay.
Yes.
Why didn't you as well think of becoming a sister?
I was seeing him a priest already.
Why didn't you ever think of becoming a sister? Are you a sister or not?
No, me, I'm not a sister. I have kids myself.
Why? Why didn't you think of becoming a sister?
The thing of being a sister in me, it hasn't been there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I never wished to be a sister. Myself, I wish to have to get married, to have children, and that's where I am now. I have children.
Okay, that's great. We thank God for you. Now, Father, tell me, are we then saying there are just specific people that God wired in a certain way to become priests? Or it is a desire on you to become a priest?
No, they are not. We cannot say that God has only maybe selected a few people that to become priests. No, even yourself, you could maybe it could be that you could.
Father,
it could be that you had that potential, maybe, but maybe you just lost it yourself. You said, "No, me, I can't do this."
Okay.
So of course, and this is why we hear that God, many are called, but few are chosen. Yes, so few are set apart. But even in my intake, we started about 62, but only 23 were ordained.
Wow.
23 of us were ordained. So you find that each one of us is called to a specific task. So we cannot all be priests. We cannot all be husband,
Okay.
We cannot, people cannot all be wives.
But you look like you can make a very good husband, a very good father in the biological setup.
In the biological setup. No, maybe you are not seeing with the spiritual eyes.
Really? Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay, so let's just go on a break as we listen to this great song by St. Max, all the way from Malawi, with a song entitled Ife Tukutokoza. We'll be right back.